Hey everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. Today we are continuing our search for craft blenders and craft tobaccos, and we're doing another one from James Ravenwood called Olde Burley Bear. Now he tells me a little bit about this one. He said that it's a Burley with brown Virginias that has been lightly toasted. There's no topping. No flavorings added. And he said this was a collaboration that he did with Sutcliffe through Dan Tobacco.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not sure exactly how that happened. He said before they shut down.
They were going to do something.
Before they shut down, they collaborated together and came up with this. His description on this one says, this is a very special burley bark flake that true burley lovers appreciate. A full, warm, nutty flake of burley and brown Virginia. Very straightforward and no frills. Testers have also mentioned some wisps of cocoa. However, there is no cocoa top dressing added here. The burley is not harsh and is mellowed and rounded with the Virginia. The flake has also been lightly toasted to add to the experience and the tin note. Each tin contains 2 massive flakes for a total of around 45 grams. This was a very special collaboration with a large manufacturer. We talked about that. So anyway, that's what we've got from him on this blend. And, I have to say that this came to us pretty dry. And it rubbed out well, but it was kind of crunchy a little bit on the dry side. So the tin note was not real strong, but what I got out of the tin note, I got some of that nutty earthiness, a little bit of kind of a slight cocoa essence to it.
Yeah.
Kind of an umami thing going on.
A very, very big, like, kind of dark smell to it, almost like fermented fruit a little bit, kind of. It was very, very, I like the way where it said full and warm in the description, because that's really kind of what I get out of the tin note on it. And I like the burley bark. That's kind of a cool, that's a cool way of saying it.
Slightly bready. I got a little breadiness through this as well. But the tin note was not very strong at all. It was pretty subdued, pretty mild.
Well, and I think that's interesting. He said in the description it comes as 2 large flakes that equal 45 grams. And the flake cut that we got couldn't have been more than 10 grams of tobacco, you think?
No, it wasn't a lot.
So this wasn't one of the flakes that he sent us, because the way at least the description read it to me is it sounded like there were 2 large flakes that make up a total of 45 grams. Yeah. So this was probably a cut from one of those large flakes.
Yeah, I'm sure he had some before he tinned it.
So that's the only reason I'm saying probably why it might just be a little bit dry.
Yeah.
Because normally flakes or cakes or things like that are they have a little more moisture to them.
Yeah, and it's been in this Ziploc bag for a little bit. I've had it probably a couple of weeks now.
Okay.
So, I'm sure that's part of it. But still, it's a very gentle, put it, tin note to it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the taste. What kind of tastes are you getting?
He is really good at turning out that description, because the burley's, even with it being dry, it normally tends to get a little hotter, a little spicier type of blend. It is a very tame burley feel. It's not as harsh as I thought it would be, especially with it just being burley in Virginia. I thought there would be a lot more of that.
I'm not a big burley smoker, but this is really pleasant. It blends well with the brown Virginias that he's got in here. I taste that earthiness. What I'm getting mostly on my palate is this really nice baking spice kind of flavor to it. Not quite peppery, not quite on the sweeter cinnamon side or nutmeg side. It's kind of in the middle there. And it's really interesting how that's coming through.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a tangy sourness in there too.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some of those flavors that we use for mulling. Some of those darker, kind of earthier spice flavors.
Like an allspice.
Yeah, or, gosh, yeah. Something like that is what it really reminds me of.
I like the brown Virginias in here.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of a Samuel Gowith brown Virginia kind of flavor to it. It's really tasty.
Yeah.
I like this.
This is a solid blend.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I'm not normally a Virginia Burley guy, because the Burley sometimes I just don't smoke them too much. They seem too dark. They almost kind of char my palate to a certain degree, And this is a pleasant one.
This is like a notch or a couple of notches above a Codger blend.
Yes.
Where
it reminds me
Carter Hall is
that's what I was about to say. It reminds me of a matured Carter Hall kind of thing. Or a half and half.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about a half and half. I like Carter Hall way better than half and half. And this to me is even better than that. So I like the taste that I'm getting through this. What do you think about the room note?
This is a standard tobacco room note. It's not bringing anybody in, but it's not offending anybody. It's soft though. It's not as much of a strong tobacco kind of smell. I think this is where we're getting the most essence of that cocoa that somebody might have said. Is I can smell it in the air, which is making me kind of think I'm tasting it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not tasting as much cocoa.
I'm not either.
But I smell it, and that's where I think it's just going over in my head. Yeah, that's where I'm getting the cocoa.
So, what do you think about the nicotine content on this?
Right, it's right at where you want it.
Yeah, this is medium.
Yeah. It's not too much, but it's definitely one bowl should satisfy you. I mean, depending on how many bowls you smoke a day. I smoke quite a few, so.
This is a different enough Burley, because the Burleys that I like, of course I like the Solani aged Burley Flake. I like the HH Burley Flake, which I don't know if we're going to be able to ever see again.
Yeah.
But this doesn't taste like those at all. If I remember rightly, the HH Burley Flake kind of tasted like a vapor to me a little bit. Whereas this, I'm just getting, a really solid Burley taste.
Yeah. There's a slight. I'm getting like a little over halfway through the bowl, getting a slight vegetal taste coming in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and not offensive, but a little bit of that sourness that we were talking about earlier in the blend when we could smell it.
Yeah.
It's starting to kind of the tangy sourness.
I wonder if it was a little more hydrated, and that's probably our fault.
Yeah, I think
that's not James's fault at all.
I think that was us.
Yeah, if I'd get some more of those kind of nutty, earthy kind of flavors, right? Right now, what I'm getting predominantly is that kind of spice that we were talking about.
Yeah. And
a lemony sourness.
Yeah, some type of earthiness too. But that's the nuttiness. I think that's us. Yeah. Very good blend though. Very easy on the palate.
I checked on his website, thebriarfellowship.com, and he still has some of these available. I think it was like $20 or something like that. A 10.
Very good.
Something like that. So, and he told me that there was going to be a re-release of this very soon. So they'll be available. You need to make sure that you get on Instagram and follow him, the Briar Fellowship on Instagram. And when he drops stuff, he makes it known on that format.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is really a great,
solid blend.
Yeah, great fall
blend. Yeah.
So now I'm about 2/3 down, and I'm getting a little bit of a anise taste to it as well. That's pretty cool.
This to me, I think you're right. This is a kind of a winner for the fall season.
Yeah.
This is a perfect campfire deer leaf smoke.
He's come out with this right at the right time.
Yeah.
A seasonal. I wouldn't say it's a seasonal blend because I think you could smoke this all the time. But
this time of
it's
year,
really perfect right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think with a dark flavored beer or maybe a smoky.
I would go
Scotch
with an Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Beer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. Man, it really good combo.
It's good. Good job, James. This is a really good one. All right. For those of you that live in the Dallas area, we are starting a new pipe club that's meeting on the third Thursday of each month from 6 to 8. It's at Enfuego in Rockwall. If you're interested, need some more information, shoot me an email or make a comment on the video and I can get you all the info that you need. But we are going to start that here pretty soon.
Yeah.
We haven't decided what the name of it's going to be, but
yeah.
I kind of feel like the guys that I've spoken with have kind of come up with a name. So we'll give you that here in a little bit.
And we'll probably have it like finalized by our first meeting this month.
Yeah. So hope to see you there. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this is what we got for you this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Go hit James Ravenwood, the Briar Fellowship, and find out. He's got some really good blends.
Yeah, he does.
Really good blends. He's been doing this for quite a while now, and so he's an old pro at this.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he got some good stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we hope you have a great week. Don't forget,
make all your piping moments count.
We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.